Hi everybody, this is Linda and welcome back to my kitchen. Earlier, actually it's about a couple hours ago, I made this pretzel crust, and the crust called for 2 cups of pretzels crushed and 3/4 of a cup of butter, that's a stick and a half or 12 tablespoons, and 3 tablespoons of sugar. Well, I crushed up my pretzels and melted my butter and added my sugar, put it in a bowl, mixed it all up, and the butter was floating on top. And I'm telling you this so that if you have that problem, all you need to do is crush up some more pretzels, because if it's not in a form that you can press into the bottom of a 9 by what are these, 13 by 9 inch pan, then you don't have enough pretzels in there. Some of these are big and some of them were, you know, finely ground. I just used a combination of both of them. But anyway, that's how I made the crust. The recipe will be down below. You let it totally cool. Totally cool. And I'm going to set this aside, drag up a chair, and we'll get started with the recipe. This is strawberry pretzel salad. Alright, in this bowl, and we're doing this next because I don't know what got in there. Maybe some sugar. Yeah. I'm going to put 2 cups of boiling water. Now this is going to look a little different to you because I'm making this for Sam and I both, so it's going to be like sugar-free, but you use the real stuff if you can. Alright, there's my 2 cups of water that I boiled, and it's still very hot. Now the next thing I'm going to do, and this is what's going to look funny to you, is 2 4 serving size packets of strawberry jello. 4 serving size. We're going to put this in this big bowl. I'm going to stir it around till it dissolves. You want it to dissolve. You don't want any little grains of jello in there. That crust is going to make this gelatin dessert. It'll give it a sweet and salty taste, and I love that. I bet there's a lot of you out there that like it too. And this is going to be great for this holiday weekend coming up, or even Father's Day or the 4th of July. You know, you're gonna love this dessert. Alright. I got that dissolved. Now, let's get over in this bowl. I've got 32 ounces of sweetened strawberries. These are sliced and they're sweetened. We're going to pour this into the jello. These strawberries, they were frozen, but they're thawed, but they're still cold. And this is going to go in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. You want it, you don't want it gelled, but you want it thickened. And so you're going to have to keep an eye on it. So it'll be thickened, but not gelled like Jell-O. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator covered, and we'll start on the next segment. Put my little cover on here. These are the neatest little things. You just set them on top of a bowl and you push down in the center like that, and it forms a seal. Then you can put it up. So let me get this in the fridge. And we're going to start on the third and final part. Now, get this over here. All right. Already in this bowl, I got 1 8-ounce brick of cream cheese. And this is 8 ounces of Cool Whip. That's going in. And 1 cup of sugar. All right, I'm going to put this beater on. I say I am. I don't know. Come on. Well, I don't know what's wrong with it here. Come on. It should go right on. I'll tell you what, I'm going to cut you off till I get it done. Alright, it was me. I'm going to start really slow. Well, I think the first thing you have to do is plug it in. So, let's get this thing plugged in. Alright. Start off slow. You don't want the sugar going everywhere or anything else. I'm going to cut it up just a little bit. And it shouldn't take long for this to all mix together. So I'll just bring you back when it's mixed. Alright, I got my cream cheese and Cool Whip and sugar mixed. Now, you have to let this pretzel crust cool. Not partially warm, cool. Then you're going to take your cream cheese and Cool Whip or whipped topping, or real whipped cream if you want to use it, but I don't advise it, but that's up to you. And you spread it all over the bottom. You cover this, and you're going to let it chill in the refrigerator until your gelatin mixture is not gelled like a Jell-O, but thick. So when that happens, we'll be back again. Alright, it's been about 2 hours, and I've stirred this a couple of times because it starts to gel around the edges before it does in the middle. So I didn't want this to get to the point where it isn't the consistency we wanted. So this is it. It's thickened. All I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you how to do this, and you just carefully place this on top of the cream cheese layer that you've got on here. Cream cheese and sugar. Because you don't want to mess up that layer. And then this is going back in the refrigerator for 5 or 6 hours till this gels totally. Till it's totally gelled. And then, you know, we'll have Mr. Sam in here to taste it. And he's going to be so happy because this is my version of, it doesn't have any sugar in it. The Jell-O was sugar-free. The strawberries were sweetened with, you know, sugar substitute, and he can eat this and not feel guilty. Not that he ever does, y'all. He never feels guilty. He never does. So, okay. I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to put the top back on this, and then in 5 hours or so, which should give it plenty of time to have totally gelled, we'll be back. Let me get you close up in there. You see how good that looks? That looks so good. Well, our dessert is done, and I can shake this, and you see it's gelled like a Jell-O should be. And I'm going to take a piece of it out of here.
For me.
For Sam. And there it is. Oop, it's sliding. Look at that. Let me get in here closer. Look at that. See the layer of cream cheese and
pretzels.
Yeah. So let's see what he thinks about this.
You can about tell what I'm going to think.
Well, no, not really.
Not really. I've never had a pretzel crust, but we're going to see. You couldn't even tell it was pretzel, I don't believe, if you didn't know it. Let me tell y'all, with the pretzels, the cream cheese, the strawberries, this is absolutely one of the most perfect summer desserts you can find right here. It is absolutely delicious.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
And actually, pretzels ordinarily aren't one of my favorite things, but if you hadn't told me that it had a pretzel crust, I wouldn't have known it. But it's good.
You can taste the salt in it. It's supposed to be sweet and salty taste.
It's just a good crunch. And no, I can't taste much salt in it. Maybe just a tad. It's absolutely delicious. It's great. I guarantee you won't be disappointed if you try this. Won't be disappointed at all.
All right. Well, guys, I hope you try this during the holidays or any other time you want a summer dessert. You'll enjoy it, I promise you. Thank you for coming in today and spending a little part of your day with me. Give me a thumbs up if you like the recipe. And until next time, you take care and God bless.